Welcome to Messages from Above Pick a Card readings. I do apologise for the lateness in the upload for the water sign readings, but unfortunately I had some technical difficulties. So this reading is for the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces for the month of August. There are 3 cards to choose from. Please focus on the 3 cards in front of you and see which card you're being drawn to. Which one is your focus going to? There will be timestamps in the description below for each of the card readings. This is a general reading and they may or may not resonate. If you are drawn to more than one card, then listen to those as well, as there may be a message for you in them also. Thank you. Welcome, card number 1. If this is the card that you have been drawn to, we'll see what the message is that you are most needing to hear. Okay, we have initiation by water. Well, considering this is for water signs, that's a pretty good card to have. So from here you can see that this card is about your spiritual journey this lifetime. It's about being open to receiving and giving, having communication with the spirit world, and from the heart space, shining your light, which is standing in your truth. And by shining your light and standing in your truth, you will help affect everyone else around you in their journey this lifetime. So we'll read and see what the card says for you. So it says, your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual worlds. Your initiation by water will further open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. You are being opened to a world of which you may only have dreamed. Such is its beauty, grace, and love. Situations have been arising in your world that evoke emotional reactions and challenge your opinions and beliefs. You may not feel in control. You may feel like your world, your own emotions have become like a stormy sea in which you are tossed about, and you are doing your best not to drown in the chaos. Yet you are not to fear it. It is stirring that which has been held within so it can be released. The storm will pass and the waters of your emotions shall become more serene. You could compare the process to a glass of water with muddy sediment at the bottom. The water appears clear as the mud is left to lie. Yet once that water gets stirred up, the mud rises. Then it can be filtered out and the water will be clearer than ever before. The turbulence was a step that led to greater clarity. The waters in the glass are comparable to your emotional waters, and the fixed opinions, beliefs, or long-held emotional patterns based on unresolved past pain are the sediment at the bottom of the glass. Hold the glass up to the light. Can the light shine through the sediment? No, but it can be seen through the clear water. Remove the sediment and the water will be clear enough to allow light to shine through without obstruction or distortion. The light is the light of spirit, of higher truths, unconditional love, of peace, wisdom and joy. You know that you are meant to be a channel for the truths of the spirit. As an advanced soul, you are capable of successfully enduring the process of filtering out whatever would obstruct the clear flow of higher consciousness through your being. Perhaps, tired of emotional swings, you have suppressed your emotions and believe you feel nothing, Yet you are acting out unwanted behaviours or suffering from apparently random physical accidents or maladies, which is your subconscious way of expressing your hidden feelings. If this is the case, you are encouraged to be kind to yourself, to give yourself time to reflect upon your true feelings. Releasing emotional blockages doesn't have to be a drawn-out process. It is often the resistance and fear of the feelings within that is more difficult than expressing the actual feeling underneath that resistance and finally letting it go. Whatever pain you are feeling right now is a sign of emotional healing and recovery. You are encouraged to accept and process your feelings, especially those that do not make much sense to you. Your emotional truths will make more sense as you heal. If you can get help from a healer, therapist, counsellor, or mentor, they will support you and help you resolve your part of the process more swiftly. Know that even though it challenges you at times, this is a good thing that is taking place, necessary for you to more fully receive the divine connection for which you yearn. There is an invocation for this card, and I will place that in the description box below so that you can read that invocation after the reading. Okay, so we'll just do another card for you. Okay, please. What is the card for the water signs for August, please? For Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. What is the message that goes with this card, please? What message do they need to hear for August, please? Message for water signs, please, for August. Okay. We have soul solitude. So your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So that goes quite well with the initiation by water, because to be able to tap in to communicating with higher source, higher self, the spirits above, you need to sit quietly. You need to be able to tune in and to find the space to actually connect with the spirits above, to be able to communicate. If you've got all this noise going on around you, you're not going to be able to focus. You're not going to be able to sit and find the connection. So you need to take that time for you. So I'll just read the rest that goes with that card. The spirit world sees and hears that you're seeking answers from the outside world, and this is the time when you're likely to receive some answers. It's vital that you try to step back from your everyday life and devote some time to your soul. Allow yourself to pause, still your mind, meditate, reflect, and evaluate. By giving yourself this much needed soul solitude, you'll be able to view your life from the outside instead of being in it. This will help you gain perspective and have a more peaceful life in the future. Soul solitude and vacations are different things. Vacations are for touring, shopping, eating and drinking and so forth. When we talk about solitude, we mean it to be a period when you commune with your soul. Devoting time to your soul will help you connect with your inner wisdom and your spirit guides, and it will also reinvigorate you with precious energy and vitality that you so desperately need right now. Okay, we'll pull another card for you. Final message, please, for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for August. What message have we got for them, please? What is the message? Thank you. What is the message? Fluidity. If you are feeling stagnant or stuck, drop into your inner flow and align with the fluidity of the universe within. The whole galaxy is made of cycles, ebb and flow, give and take, beginnings and endings. It is never still, always looking forward and ready for the next organic movement. Take your cue from the cosmos and you'll find life feels more downstream than uphill. There we go. That's your final message. I hope you like that reading, and I hope you have a lovely August. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 2. Let's see what this card says for you. Okay, so you have Master Healing. Okay, so this card is asking you to meditate and to go within into your heart space and find what it is that makes you happy, that will help you along your spiritual path. It's also saying that you have a wealth of knowledge available to you from your spiritual team above that will help guide you towards success on your path, that you're here for a reason, and that reason is to help heal humanity, to help bring light onto the planet. Okay, I'll just read and see what the card says for you. Okay, so as you meditate, remain true to what inspires your heart and commit to your spiritual path. You become an increasingly powerful healer. You are here to live your own life, to be true to what genuinely moves you. The unconditionally loving guide and ascended master, Serapis Bey, comes to you now with the blessing of Master Healing to further your success on your path. The Master, Serapis Bey, is a beloved guide for those who feel a strong soul connection to ancient Egypt, for healers who are developing their own modalities, and those who love to work with high-frequency concepts. He also assists with the translation of spiritual inspiration into practical worldly plans. He comes to confirm that the Ascended Masters are aware of you. You are an integral part of a powerful spiritual team that has taken physical incarnation to help awaken consciousness into love. You are asked to tune into your heart. What do you love enough to overcome any obstacle to attain it? What motivates and inspires you? Not what seems possible or practical, but what is authentic. We are most powerful when we serve authentically from the heart. A bird might learn how to dive underwater from time to time, but it is never going to be at its most powerful if it has to live underwater. It would struggle to thrive if it were to force itself into such unnatural expressions of its life energy. The bird yearns to fly because that is its divine nature and purpose. You too have divine nature and purpose, and your heart holds the clue. What feels most like you? It is difficult to access the truth of our own nature when we believe we should live up to the expectation of others. If we are attached to an outcome or afraid of an answer, we can unintentionally block our perceptive faculties, a spiritual version of sticking our fingers in our ears and shouting blah blah blah. The blessing of Serapis Bey includes his clear flame of divine cleansing light. This can assist us in letting go of whatever blocks us from knowing the truth of our nature. When we are willing to be who we are, the universe can more easily guide us to fulfill our destinies. Cerebus Bay will help you see yourself truthfully. You may gain feedback from others that helps you understand the value of what you share. Or you may simply find it easier to view yourself objectively with a compassionate, appreciative and discerning inner eye. As you learn and accept who you are, you become a more powerful vibration for masters to put to use in the plan of love. If you have a dream in your heart, know that it has been placed there for divine purpose. What you dream and desire contains the seed of divinity. It is meant to help attract your life mission and fulfill it with love, joy, creativity and pleasure. If we are willing to go through what is necessary for an outcome, it will happen for us. The details may appear different from what we imagined they would, but the truth remains. If you ask for something and are willing to go through the process required to have that come to life, it will happen for you. The universe is that generous, unconditionally supportive and loving of you. It is your creative partner. It will provide you with all that you need to manifest your dreams, desires and destiny. There is an invocation for this card, and I will post that in the description below, and that way you can read the invocation after the reading. Okay, I'll just do another card for you. So, a card please. What is the card? The message for Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer for August please. Card for the water signs for August. Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. What is the message please? There we go. The message please. Okay. Intuitive nudges. There we go. So intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. It's basically saying again, we need to connect with our higher selves, with the universe and spirit to be able to gain the knowledge that we need for the life purpose, for your spiritual journey this lifetime. So the card comes forth at this time because we here in the spirit world hear your request for an answer. We ask you not only to seek guidance from us, but also to listen to your natural intuition that is sending you nudges. The answer is already waiting for you. You were born intuitive. Everyone is. As life has a way of adding ever increasing layers and layers of years of responsibility to your physical world, it's often hard to peel back those layers so you can feel, sense and know when an answer arrives. We ask you to trust and embrace what you're physically feeling as your body works in partnership with your intuition. Be aware of your dreams, synchronistic signs, books that may come to you, people entering your life, or even numbers that keep reappearing. These are intuitive nudges. Once you learn to trust your intuition, you will see yourself and the world in a way you never thought possible. Just do another card for you, a final message for you. That's the final message, please, for card number 2. Final message, please, for card number 2. Express. Your voice wishes to reveal the truth within. Your body loves to move, liberated and wild. Your creative spark wants to be a fire. Your personality wants to live out loud. Express yourself fully without reservation. Okay, so they are your messages, and I hope you like the message, and I hope you like those cards. Have a lovely August. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 3. Let's have a look and see what you've chosen. So you got the 7th ray of ritual, order and ceremony. So this card is about awakening something new within you, possibly about embracing a new spiritual practice where you have a slow growth towards raising your consciousness, where this will be beneficial obviously for your spiritual growth and also for the spiritual growth of humanity. It is a slow process, but it's also remembering to balance between where you've been, what you're leaving behind, and your growth and where you're actually going. So we'll read the card and see what the full message is for you. When the gift of the 7th ray enters your life, something new is being formed, something that will benefit your world. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony and ritual for healing purposes. Resonating with high frequency violet light and the archangel Zadkiel, the 7th ray also helps transmute energy from lower to higher frequency. It is a spiritual cleansing agent that allows the truth of spiritual freedom, empowerment and choice to be seen and felt, restoring hope and joy to the heart. The 7th ray is very active upon the earth at this time. All of humanity is being affected by it. The 7th ray is the push-pull between the old and the new, the life that has been and can no longer continue in that form, and the new life that wants to evolve from the old. It honours traditions and ancestral wisdom that serve new life. When the 7th ray enters your life, you are asked to balance your attachment to what has been with an openness to the new. It is a time to fearlessly question what has been, honour what continues to hold value for you, and dismiss what no longer serves you. The 7th ray also creates form from invisible, intangible, spiritual energy. These are the inspired solutions and synchronicities that seem to come out of nowhere. They are signs of the divine order happening. The 7th ray brings an alignment with that divine order, and the more you are willing to invoke and allow that energy to bless you, the more your life will align itself with the genius of creativity, solutions and loving opportunities the universe wants to bring to your world. The gifts of ritual, order and ceremony are ways to attract this energy. Conscious ceremony, done in service to unconditional divine love, feeds a need for sacred embodiment. It is the hunger within the soul that many seek to feed through religion, and others through the less conscious rituals of addiction. Ritual can be something that keeps you stuck or opens you to the sacred. Choosing a spiritual practice to engage on a regular basis, creating your own spiritual system, will help you call the genius of 7th ray in energy into your life. Your spiritual practice might be a daily prayer followed by a short, conscious dance or yoga session, a meditation, a walk in nature, or some combination of these. Find what works for you. Do that regularly. Make it a priority. You can invite spirit into your life through a simple and ordered system that you do on a regular basis, even if only for 5 or 10 minutes a day. Then the new life, the new you, the order that brings an expansive idea to life in the world can happen. The challenge with the seventh ray is to not become obsessed with the future, with the new, to the extent that you forget about the valuable aspects of what already is. It is about developing what has value, not rejecting outright anything from the past. The past can teach us wisdom and help us create a more loving future if we allow ourselves to balance our passion for the future with a respect of what has been. The gift of the seventh ray is the ability to live as an embodied divine presence. For humans who don't trust or even recognize the love of the divine in their hearts as yet, those who do are great supporters. The seventh ray empowers us to use loving ritual to invite divine presence to fill us and our lives. It also teaches us how to use our consciousness to clean up our own energy field and the energy field of the world around us, so the divine can show its face more clearly. The comfort of this can help free all beings from anguish and suffering. There is an invocation that goes with this card, and I will put that in the description box below so that you can read that after the reading. Okay, I'll just put another card for you. What card, please, to go with the reading? Okay, added message, please. Okay. A father's love. So a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. A father's love is reaching out to you in support. By selecting this card, it's signifying your need for strength and support. The love of a father or father figure offers great strength, but even if your father has passed, his influence, support and love remains eternal. Just as important, Spirit can wrap his or their arms of love around you when you most need it. Even if your father is still here, his love, no matter how many miles you're apart, can be felt. The beauty of a father's love is that no matter what the circumstances, his love is unwavering, compassionate, forgiving, purposeful, and full of energy and strength. Whenever you feel alone or lost, whenever you feel misguided or lacking in confidence, just stop for a moment and let the love of your father or father figure give you the comfort or guidance that you need. So with this card, the father's love, you've got a holding hands, guiding you forward on your path with love and support, the same way as the divine is offering you love and support by giving you the guidance that you need through your spiritual practice. Will guide you through the turmoil in the world that we have at the moment, the push and pull. You're constantly being shown that you are supported. You do have the love from divine, the same as you have the love of your father, who's there to guide you and never see you go wrong. I will pull a final message for you. Final message, please. Water signs. Final message, please. What is the final message? Okay. Music. There's so much healing, inspiration, joy, love and uplifting momentum to be gained from listening to music that feels good all the way to your soul. Take time today to sink into the kind of music your entire being is craving. Again, music is another way to connect to your soul, to connect to spirit. Even music, listening to certain kinds of music can be a form of meditation where you are connecting with the divine and with spirit. So those are your messages. I hope you liked those, and have a nice August.